Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode where today we're reviewing an Ultra HD 1080p digital projector. And you guys are currently watching CrewElite. In today's episode, we are reviewing a projector from the company WISELAZER. And this is a 1080p native resolution projector that supports 4K quality content, has HDMI, has USB, has a 3.5mm audio jack, so you can actually plug in external speakers into this projector. And there's a lot of different things you can do with this portable projector. But before we get started with this Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode, make sure you guys go down below and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications on to get updates and alerts when we do upload. Have any questions or concerns, leave a comment. Enjoy the video, leave a like, and also share this video out to anybody who may be interested in some sort of portable projector. And also, if you guys actually want to check out this product, get more detailed specifications, parameters about this projector we're reviewing today, that kind of stuff will be down below in the description for those who are interested, alongside with the link to make a purchase if you're interested in buying this particular model. But with that being said, we're all going to move over to the first look and unboxing portion of this video. So as you guys can see, the overall box that the projector comes in is fairly plain and simple. There's not really any details or specifications. So what I'm going to do is move this over to a secondary camera angle so we can have a closer shot at this product. Let me pull out the projector itself. And it comes like in a nice little styrofoam kind of casing. And I remove the styrofoam and you guys can see we're instantly greeted with the contents inside. So we have a remote control that we need to use to, configure, change all the different settings, do all the fun things with this projector. We have an HDMI cable, and the cable's pretty long, as you guys can see. So we can use this to plug our laptop in. And we have our AC/DC cable that we can utilize to supply this projector with power. And the cable itself is actually pretty long, as you guys can see. And this just plugs into the back of the projector. But now let's actually take a look at the projector itself. It comes in a nice, sleek bag, and wow, I love the textured top. Wow, look at that, guys. But let's get rid of this styrofoam and let's take a look at what's also remaining in the box so we can get this off to the side. So let me see what's inside this little envelope. It looks like we get included with a microfiber cloth that we can use to actually clean the screen or the lens of this projector. So it's nice to see that they did include that. And we also get included with, it looks like a user manual. Yes. So there's a user manual just, for different ways you can make use of this projector. It just explains all the different things you can do with it, and that's how it looks like. And now let's take a look at the projector itself. So you guys can see it really has a nice finish to it. Look at that. Looks really nice. So on the top, has like a fabric kind of finishing to it, which looks really nice and presentable. We got a power button right here, our lens right here, and it has a lens cover that's actually attached, so you will never lose the lens cover. And I believe, yep, you can adjust the focus by twisting that. And yeah, really, really nice. Well, let me pop the lens cover back on. We got speakers and some cooling fans or vents to allow the heat to escape all throughout this projector so it's not going to overheat, which is nice to see. I'm not sure which ones are speakers. I believe the ones right here are probably speakers. And then the ones that have like the grill-like kind of mesh, those are the different heating or the cooling fans, I should say. On the bottom, we actually have a threaded base, so we can actually attach this onto a tripod or a stand or a tripod stand that you may have. So if you wanted to give your projector some lift off the ground, you are able to do so with this portable projector. We also have some footrests. But now let's actually take a look at the different ports. So on the back side of the projector, we have all our ports. So we have our AC/DC plug-in that we need to plug in to supply power to this projector. We have our LED indication, we have our auxiliary cable, USB, and HDMI, and then our infrared sensor. So when we point the remote at it, it can actually detect the projector. So it looks like you need to supply yourself with 2 AAA batteries for the remote to utilize this projector, because you can't actually control any part of the projector with buttons on the projector itself. You do need to use this remote. But right now, what we're gonna do is actually move over to the testing and demonstration portion of this video. So what we need to do before we can test out this projector, we need to take our AC/DC cable and unwrap it. And once you have the cable unwrapped, now you need to take this end and plug it into the back of the projector. So you basically flip it onto the back side, plug it in just like that. And now you take the other end and plug it into your power supply. All right, I just plugged it in, and I'm gonna remove the lens cover just so you guys can see it boot up real quick. And it looks like I do need to click on that power button. You guys can see there's a red LED light on the back. So let me click on the power button. So it's gonna boot up. And yeah, it's already booting up. I can already see some text and stuff on my back wall. And you guys can see it's booting up. It's not making too much noise, so that's pretty good. And I can feel that the fans are working to keep the projector cool. And you guys can see it's currently on and ready to go. So all that's left to do is I need to kind of configure my setup. We're gonna face this projector on the wall behind me, and we're gonna give it a thorough test. Okay, so right now we're gonna be testing out this WISELAZER projector. We're gonna see how the video quality is, we're gonna see how the playback is, and how everything just basically performs with this projector. We are going to be using 2 cameras with our demo. So with this secondary camera, you guys will be able to see me kind of messing with the remote control. And then obviously with the primary camera, that will capture our screen. So right now you guys can see I currently still have like my studio lights on, and the projector's quality is kind of blurry. So what I'm going to do is actually adjust the focus. And what I'm going to do is kind of adjust it and make sure we have this projector in focus so we can actually see what we are projecting onto the screen. So let me kind of focus it, and there we go. So now you guys can see the projector is in focus. So right now I dimmed all my lighting down, and you guys can see we're at the main page of this projector. So some of the different media, sources that you have of this projector is Hummingbird Cast, File Manager, HDMI, Setting, and Mirrorcast. And what we're going to take a look at is our settings menu first. So I'm going to click on setting. And with the settings menu, you can add your Wi-Fi setting. I've already actually put my Wi-Fi password and Wi-Fi connection through this projector. So you can go in and actually, add your Wi-Fi to this projector. We also got projection image settings. So if you wanted to, you can actually rotate the screen of this projector. And you can also do manual keystone and digital zoom with this projector. We're going to go back out. The language setting is obviously, of course, your language. So if you wanted to, you can actually change the language of this projector. We also have system updates. So if you want to, you can actually install system updates with this projector. And we also have auto setting. And auto setting is basically our power on option. You can have it on standby or have it direct. So we're going to click out, and we're going to go into, basically, we're going to plug in a USB flash drive and then take a look at some of the files we have. So like I showed you guys with the unboxing part of the video, we do get included with a USB port. What I'm going to do is plug it in. If I click on File Manager, we should be able to see all the files populate on the screen. So we're going to take a look at video first. And I do have a bunch of old files on here, so I do apologize. There's some video backgrounds that we're going to basically just give a demo with this projector. We'll click on Untitled. And let's take a look at some of these video backgrounds right here. So I'm gonna click OK and click play. Wow. Okay, the quality is actually not bad with this projector. The projector itself is a little bit loud, as you guys can see. It's a little bit loud. And it looks like it does transition or at least skip forward to the next video that you have. So the quality is not too bad. The image reproduction is not bad with this projector. You guys can see it's really vivid. It's giving off very good colors. The saturation is pretty decent. The contrast between all the various colors is also pretty decent. This one's kind of like a fiery background, and it looks really nice and presentable. It's kind of like a nice little fireplace, So yeah, overall, the quality of the video itself via the USB stick is fantastic with this Projector so far. And we can take a look at one more here and see how that one looks, and then we'll probably proceed to test out some other stuff. So this one's kind of like a Galaxy, and you guys can see even with the Galaxy, it looks very nice and presentable. But let me turn on this light a little bit. There we go. And now I'm going to click out, and we're going to test out some images, I guess. We're going to take a look at some images. Untitled. And let's see what I have. I have a bunch of random stuff here, so we can test out some of these backgrounds. Okay, so I'm going to turn off this light again. Click on this image right here. This one's not too bad. You guys can see all the waddle droplets on the screen. Looks really nice though, you know. The quality is really good with this projector. And then this one's kind of like a nice little mountain. I think this might be one of the Apple backgrounds. I'm not exactly sure, but it looks really nice though, as you guys can see. Nice little landscape here. And then this is like a city skyline. I think this is New York City. And you guys can see it also looks really nice. The color reproduction is really good with this projector. I think you guys kind of get the point with the image quality. So now what we're going to do is test out audio and kind of listen to some audio samples with this projector. And let me find a song here. I think we're going to try out this song right here. So what I'm going to do is click on play or click OK. And you can also increase and decrease your audio with this controller. But I like the video or the music playback interface that this projector has. It looks really nice, as you guys can see. And I can increase the volume, so let me increase it. So that's the highest volume with this projector. And the quality is not too bad, as you guys can see. Really good. But to be honest with you, I would say that this is probably one of the best audio that I've gotten out of a projector that I reviewed in the past. The audio is really clear. It's not really, you know, it's not horrible to listen to. It's actually pretty decent is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, the audio is really good with this projector. But yeah, not bad at all. And obviously you can play and pause with the controller. So if I click here, it's going to pause. There we go. See the music paused. Click play. And I can also skip to the next track, or I skip ahead a little bit, as you guys can see. So yeah, not bad. And it looks like we have some settings here, so you can actually go in and actually select the song you want. So if I wanted to, I can play this song now. So this is a different song now. So yeah, it's doing a fantastic job, as you guys can see. Wow, I really love the interface though. And then there's also a settings menu, so if I wanted to, I can actually increase certain equalizer settings with this. So if I wanted to, I can go standard, news, music. So music would be nice, or movie would be nice. So actually, I want to change it to music, because now I can hear a little bit more bass with the music now. But yeah, not too bad at all. But I think you guys kind of get the point of the audio. So we're going to click out now. But yeah, I really like the audio interface that the video gave out. So with this projector, you can also connect an HDMI, like I mentioned. So if you have an HDMI cable and you want to connect it to, you know, one of your laptops, you can do so. And then there's also Miracast and Hummingbirdcast, which we can try out and see if it can actually work. So I'm going to try Miracast. And it says to connect Android mobile /pad with projector based on Wi-Fi display technology. On your Android mobile pad, open up the settings menu, access your display settings or screen mirroring, and then select Miracast Receiver New Link-A66B. So let me see if I can actually hook up my phone to the projector. So right now you guys can see my phone's actually being casted onto this projector. So the good thing about this is if you want to play games or watch videos on a big screen, you can easily connect your phone to this projector and not have to install any application. So if your phone supports that casting feature, you can do so with this projector. So what I'm going to do is actually open up YouTube, because I'm curious to see if it will play this video. So what I'm going to do is click on play, increase the volume, rotate my screen. Hello everyone. Welcome back. Wow, that's actually really cool. We're reviewing some Cobb LED strip lights, and you guys are currently watching. And the quality's not too bad. Honestly, it's not that bad at all. And if I wanted to, I can actually increase it to 1440p, so it'll be a lot better here But let's just get a little sample of this video just to see how it looks with this projector. In today's episode, we're reviewing some chip onboard LED strip lights from the company Projector. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. And this is actually... But it looks like there is a slight delay with the audio. So do keep that in mind if you're going to cast onto this projector. There is a slight delay with the audio. LED lights that are 16.4 feet long. They're super bright. They can last up to 50,000 hours. They're dimmable. They can go from 2700 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvin. So that's warm to cool white light. So there's a lot of different things you can actually do with these LED strip lights. But before we get started, but not bad. You know, I'm actually really impressed that they added this feature because, you know, it's really nice because not everybody has, you know, an HDMI or USB to plug into the projector. You know, if you can easily just, you know, cast whatever you're watching onto the projector, that can save a lot of time and hassle. So it's really nice that they actually included this feature with this projector. We're gonna click out. There we go. I'm not exactly sure what Hummingbird cast is. It might just be the same thing. Let me just see. So yeah, oh, okay, I see. So Hummingbird cast is for iOS devices. So if you have like an Apple device, you would use Hummingbird cast. But for Android, you'll use the Mirror cast that we just tested out. Really nice that they included that though. I'm really impressed, you know, really nice. So technically, honestly, I think you guys kind of got the point of this projector. So I'm not going to test out the HDMI because we kind of already tested out a lot of the features via the, what is it called? The USB stick and also the phone. So I think you guys kind of got the point with how this projector performs. So right now what we're going to actually do is move over to the final opinions and remarks and end off this video. So, what are my final opinions and remarks about this WISELAZER projector? Well, you guys can see it's doing a fantastic job. I currently have it on, but let me actually turn it off for now. And yeah, it did a fantastic job. We tested out all the different components it has. You know, everything worked perfectly fine. You know, the quality was actually pretty decent with this projector. And it was able to project a lot of good quality onto the screen behind me. And if I was using an actual projector screen, I would really get, you know, really good quality. But even with the wall behind me, it still was able to give off a really nice effect on my wall and able to project whatever I need to project onto the screen. So it did a fantastic job and everything worked pretty decently. With that being said, we are going to conclude the video right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tech reviews and gadgets episode, and if you did, make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications on to get updates and alerts when we do upload. Have any questions or concerns, leave a comment, enjoy the video, leave a like, and also share this video out to anybody who may be interested in some sort of portable projector. Also, if you're a business owner or a company owner wanting to potentially work with me, our business inquiries email is CrewElite@outlook.com. You guys can shoot me a message if you want to potentially work with me. Or if you're somebody who needs like assistance with this product, you guys can do so by contacting me through my business inquiries email. And then lastly, if you guys actually want to check out this product or get more specifications or details about this portable projector, product information, specifications, and details will be down below in the description for those who are interested in getting more detailed specifications about this portable projector. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tech reviews and gadgets episode. I know I did making it, and I'll see you guys all on the next episode. CrewElite signing off. Thank you guys all for watching, and have a good rest of your day.